My husband and kids are know how to do that.
Gotta laugh down through
Just
anything.
sometimes a little humor
Get your
can
story
get you
out.
through.
Yeah, so my wife and I are trying to have a baby. I'm gonna get into that in just a second. I'm a stand-up comic, like Nicole said. Sorry, this isn't gonna be like super funny. It's like gonna be like kind of like heavy at parts. No different than my stand-up. Perfectly, it's exactly the same, I guess. Long periods of silence, you know. I feel at home. I deal with a lot of like imposter syndrome as a comic, and in LA especially, I'm put on like these crazy lineups. This is a crazy lineup. I feel imposter syndrome on this lineup, and I always like, I don't know, I just feel like I don't belong, or like I'm always the one with like the least amount of followers on the lineup. I'm always like, there's always funnier comics on a lineup. And so what I do is I say affirmations to myself before I go on stage. I say, I belong on this lineup, I belong on this stage. And it works for me. Watch me next time. I'm just like in the zone before I get on stage with like my hoodie up, like Eminem from 8 Mile. They're like, what the fuck is Nina doing over there? You only get one shot. Mom's spaghetti. Nina, they called you on stage. It's not just as a comic. I feel imposter syndrome. People ask me stupid questions all the time. They're like, is Nina your real name? I'm like, ugh, yes, Nina's my real name. You probably shouldn't go around asking trans people if that's their real name. And they backpedal and they're like, oh my God, no, I did not mean it like that. I swear to God, I'm like a trans ally. I was asking for like racist reasons. I feel imposter syndrome with my American identity. I've been bullied for looking different. I've been treated as like a foreigner my entire life. Like, oh, your English is so good, and like, where are you really from? Like, I deal with this on my entire life, and I have imposter syndrome with my womanhood. And not even like dealing, I'm not even gonna like get into like the people who wanna like outlaw me or whatever. It's often like people who call themselves allies who are like miss the mark, at least in my like day-to-day. And I spoke earlier about like my American identity, but I hate how corrupted like the word identify has become, because like in terms of gender, it used to mean like, it was just a way to like characterize our relation to our gender. And now it's become like code for like, oh, so he's a man that identifies as a woman. I get it. And we should use her preferred pronouns. I'm like, no. And they're not preferred pronouns, they're just pronouns. Like preferred like implies that there's like an actual set of pronouns I have that like you're kindly not using. And like I can, this all sounds like very pedantic, but it's just like, it's these things that just like show how people like both view and treat me as like this honorary woman. And I'm fine with people saying I identify as a woman, as long as they understand it's not unique to trans people. Like everybody identifies as their gender, cis women identify as women. And I say all of this to say that I have imposter syndrome being on this show, being on this lineup, being in this class, and in the class has been nothing but incredible, a wonderful experience. I'm so glad I got to do it. It's like, in the best case scenario in terms of supportiveness, like my own loving wife is in the class, like it couldn't be any more supportive than that. Yet I get in my head, if that makes sense. Like I hear how painful all of their stories are. I know how painful my own wife's story is, and how like she deals with endometriosis, she deals with like fibroids. And women will tell me sometimes that I'm so lucky for not having to deal with menstruation and not having to deal with childbirth. And yes, I understand, like there is a privilege there because I don't have to deal with any of that stuff, but like I don't feel lucky, like I feel cursed. Like I'm mourning the life that I never got and the death of my dream of motherhood. And I've told my wife this before, but when I was a little kid, I used to pray to God to just make me a normal girl. Like, why do I have to be different? And sorry. sorry, I'm gonna collect myself. This, like, why do I have to be different? And it's, I also both cried and I forgot where I was at. It's those two, it's the combination of those two things. Oh, thank you. I'll cry and forget my material more often. I'm sorry. God never answered me back, which, it made me depressed. It made me angry. You ever been left on red by God? Ever happened to you? I see you reading my Instagram stories, God. I feel like Margaret from Are You There? Are you there, God? It's me, Margaret. Except for I never got like that clean, happy resolution at the end where she gets her period. Didn't happen for me. And I feel like I'm overstepping by like sharing all of this. Like I'm like some delusional idiot that's like saying like, I'm so jealous of your pain. Like that's not what I'm trying to say at all. Like I don't, it's hard to feel lucky at all. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. It's just exhausting having to like fight for my womanhood like all the time. Like when I enter a room, I never know who believes what about trans women. Like I'm sure like a lot of you know that I'm a woman, but like some of you don't think that, and it is what it is. That's how I'm working through that, and that's just how I go through life. And I'm reconciling my infertility, and I know it doesn't diminish how much of a woman I am, even when like it's weaponized against me. I know that like cis women who don't have periods are not any less women for that. Cis women that don't give birth to their child are not any less mothers for that. And it's hard to feel lucky when, I mean, like, would you tell an infertile cis woman that she's so lucky? Like, I feel like, maybe you would, maybe you're an asshole, I don't know. You might. Meeting my wife Caramel and going through like our fertility doctor and like all like going through this experience, it's reshaped my relationship with motherhood, and I don't mourn motherhood. I look forward to it now, and Caramel showed me that I will be a mother. Thank you.